It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for our neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty woods, a neighborly day for our beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in this neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please, won't you be my neighbor? Hello, television neighbors. Welcome back to this television neighborhood. See what I brought today? The Mickey Disney on Ice had a book called The Lost and Found Balloon with a little girl, a dog, and the wee booklet guide of Minute to Win It. Now, before we go visit the Harmonica factory in this neighborhood, we have just enough time for some make-believe before I go visit my friend Nathan Angel. So let's imagine that this is the day that King Friday and XBL are doing an on-screen camera commercial, and they want to send a photo picture to James Michael Jones' little girl Carrie Dell. Let's make believe more about that now, as we imagine that the trolley is going by the castle in the neighborhood of make-believe. XBL on-screen camera actor, I presume. That's right, King Friday. I know that you're going to participate in this on-screen camera project. Why, thank you, King Friday. That's mighty spiffy of you. Of course, you realize that this picture's for my daughter. Yes, I know, James Michael Jones. You can count on us for the next time we meet. Goodbye, imaginary trolley. Well, we'll have to imagine more about that the next time we meet. But now, I think it's time to go over to the neighborhood harmonica factory to meet Nathan Lee Angel. Come on.
Oh, Victor, hello, have a seat here on the Group W couch. Good to see you again. Where have you been?
I've been around,
Oh,
Mr. Angel.
Okay, it's good to have you back at Angel Enterprises.
I'd like to introduce you to my television pal. This is Mr. Nathan Lee Angel.
Hello, television pal. Good to have you here at Angel Enterprises. Yeah.
Actually, it's called the Harmonica Factory.
Well, Angel Enterprises has many enterprises. The Harmonica Factory, you are correct, happens to be right where we are right now. It's one of our many businesses thriving at Angel Enterprises. Yes, Victor.
Now, I heard from Betty Aberlin that you are going to be showing us how to make different kinds of harmonicas in this factory.
I hope to be able to do that, Victor, but sadly, you know what happened last week?
What?
The harmonica makers went on strike. Seems as though the flute makers got a raise, a pay raise, and the harmonica makers, thinking that their work is equally as intricate as the flute makers, they want a raise too. But, you know, there's not a whole lot of people trying to buy harmonicas right now, so I don't have the money to give them a raise, and so they went on strike. And I'm just hoping that they come to their senses and come back to work so that we can do that demonstration for you, because I'm just the proud owner of the Harmonica Factory. It's my workers that actually know how to do everything.
Well, let's talk a little bit about how you got started with this process. I heard from Betty Aberlin that you started making musical harmonicas at the age of 10.
Well, she kind of got that wrong. It was actually at the age of 30 that I bought the Harmonica Factory. Now, my foreman, Frank, he's the one that started making harmonicas in his garage, his daddy's garage, when he was only 10 years old. And he is still with me. Sadly, he's also the one that started the strike.
Oh, and your friend's last name is Frank Carson.
How did you know that?
Well, your friend happened to stop by yesterday on my last episode.
Frank Carson was on VSN.
Yes, he was. He stopped by my place to talk about how he built many different colored harmonica cases.
Well, I'm sure happy that Frank is having a good time while my factory is shut down. nice to know he's off enjoying himself, being a celebrity, appearing on your show. So at least he was able to share some of his wisdom about harmonicas with you, huh?
Well, we are almost out of time because we really want to put this show on YouTube, so I better get back and
Okay, Vic,
the
come back
show.
when you can stay longer.
Okay, you know, it gives me such a good feeling that we can make any musical instruments we want. And it also gives me a happy feeling to be able to know that we could not only visit wonderful people, but be able to share the love of music for those who need it. It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside, and when you wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling. The feeling you know that I'll be back when the week is new, and I'll have more ideas for you, and you'll have things you want to talk about. I will too. Until next time, bye, special friend.